And welcome back to the WHHI Daily News. We are privileged once again to have the solicitor for the Circuit 14, or the 14th Circuit here in South Carolina. Actually, it is responsible for 5 counties, which is quite unusual.
Right.
Usually it's 2 counties that the solicitor's office is responsible for. So it's great to have you with us.
Thank you.
We could talk about so much,
okay,
but we're going to focus on a really cool program that you have going on. It's called the Prosecution School, helping new lawyers learn how to be a great prosecutor.
This is something we put in now probably about 5 years ago.
Okay.
We are getting applications and we are hiring lawyers now from literally all the way around the country. We're bringing in 1 lawyer from Ohio, 1 lawyer from Washington, D.C. We actually had an applicant from UK, the United Kingdom. So we have over the last several years brought in lawyers from out of state. And so what we do, this is an organized, intense 2-month program that we put on in our office for teaching new lawyers how to prepare and how to conduct courtroom cases, how to analyze criminal cases, and various things like that. So it's a professionalism series as far as education, but everybody in the office works on it, and it's that season, it's that time.
Right. Well, I had asked you, don't they learn how to do this in law school?
They do. They learn
the basics.
They learn how to think like a lawyer in law school. Very little is directed toward criminal law, and even that's directed toward criminal law is not directed toward prosecution. Plus, you're bringing in people from other states that are not going to be familiar with South Carolina law, and every state has different procedures. And we have procedures in our office that we need these young lawyers to follow that may be different than other prosecutors' offices, maybe even be different than prosecutors' offices in South Carolina.
All right. And you work with partners like SLED,
we do.
Right?
We bring in, most of the lawyers in my office help in some way teach the classes, and we will start right as the new lawyers get in, we start with orientation and going through various things and processes in our office. But we also bring in, for instance, we will bring in DNA experts from the State Law Enforcement Division who will come in and explain what DNA means, how you use it in court, it's particularly how you get it into evidence and things like that. And those experts can come in and teach these young lawyers things from the scientific end of it that really helps.
So a question that is popping into my mind, are you educating prosecutors just for your office, or are you looking at a school to educate prosecutors for other circuits?
Well, right now it's us. And for the last 5 years it's been us. However, we are in the process of building a training facility that Bill Herb Kurzman has really helped us with a great deal, and we hope that once we get that built, that is going to be training not only state but probably national prosecutors as well.
Perfect.
But right now we're dedicated to this, and if I could take just a second, I'd like to put out a plea. So sort of every year our training, again, it's a 2-month process, but at the end we do a mock trial competition with the new lawyers, and we give them a problem, we give them a case file, and they actually try the case. And we bring in volunteers to sit on the juries, and we've had great feedback from members of the community. So if there's anybody out there that would like to be a volunteer this year, we'd love to have them. All right, well,
I would love to. I think that'd be fascinating.
I think just either hit our webpage or call us.
The phone number.
Yes, and we would love to have them, because that gives us an insight that is not just one lawyer analyzing another lawyer's activities. It's somebody who will really make up our juries in Beaufort County, and to be able to tell us what they see and things they see, it's particularly helpful.
Well, these new lawyers are getting this hands-on practical experience that you're providing for them.
They get tired of us after about a month. Yes.
Solicitor, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Appreciate your service,
Thank
as
you.
always. And we'll be right back with more news. Don't go away.